You are now running wild with the most underrated wrestling podcast in the world, WellsMania Podcast. And I am your host, the Kyle Wells, aka WellsMania. And thank you so much for tuning in on YouTube. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. Tell a friend who might not be following WellsMania to follow the most underrated wrestling podcast in the world so nobody misses out on all of this knowledge and entertainment that we bring, because you never know what you're going to get on an episode of WellsMania Podcast. Now, on this episode of WellsMania Podcast, you can see them. They're not John Cena over there. You can see them. Joining me on episode 193, we've got WWE Human Encyclopedia, Jared Giles, and Stone Payne Productions, Payton Payne. How you doing, brothers?
I am fantastic.
Good.
I don't know if you could tell, but I am rocking a very nice tan after a week in Florida.
You do have quite the Hollywood Hulk Hogan tan over there, brother.
Yes.
Yeah,
Just no beard.
One of these days, you might be able to pull it off. I've seen you
Maybe.
try, man. I've seen you try growing the scruff, so you just got to be patient.
Science does not help me with that
Science! Shout out to friend of the WellsMania Podcast, Vinny Ratlock, Tim Cecil right there. Jared, you're also a baby face. Have you ever tried to grow facial hair?
No.
In the 20 plus decades that I've known you, you've always been a baby face.
Yeah, never really felt the need.
It's not that I haven't tried. I physically cannot do it.
Right.
So
well, I'm growing it for the both of you. I actually got it trimmed, if you couldn't tell. So, and there's a lot of gray in there.
You're looking very Ciampa-esque.
Dude, if only I was as shredded as Ciampa, because I think him and I are roughly around the same age. I've got to figure out, like, what is you, because I see his workouts on Instagram, but it's never the workouts, it's the diet. Like, I need to know, Ciampa, if you're watching, I'm gonna clip this and send it to you. Tommaso Ciampa, what is your diet? Because WellsMania would love to get as carved and ripped and jacked and shredded as you, brother, because age is no excuse.
it's just, you're gonna have definitely no Raising Cane's. You're gonna have to cut that out of the diet.
Yeah.
Oh man, and there's a brand new Raising Cane's finally coming to Greenwood, Indiana, and it's due very soon. Like, it's due to open within the next couple of months.
I think December. I drove by it. My sister was picking up the Michael Myers popcorn bucket from Cinemark, and I drove right past them building it.
Oh, you got that bucket? I saw that on Cinemark.
She did on Tuesday. Yeah,
that's awesome, man. Because those buckets are hard to come by. They sell out pretty quick.
Yeah, we actually went Sunday because he was really told they were going to come out Sunday, and then we got there and they're like, "Oh, we can't sell them till Tuesday." And the guy was telling us, like, when the Ghostbusters Slimer one came out, this guy came in and bought 30 of them. 30 buckets. He was in like a
That's
Facebook.
ridiculous.
He was in like a Facebook group, and he had all these people like sending money and stuff so he could buy them, because I guess they didn't have a Cinemark in their areas or something, or he was just lying and eBaying them or shit like that. But yeah, the popcorn bucket game is wild, but that's another podcast for another day.
What a mark. What a mark at the Cinemark. Like, it's that one person who ruins it for everybody else.
Very true.
Because, Peyton, you've got some pretty cool popcorn buckets in your collection, don't you?
I have a few popcorn buckets. I would love to collect more of them. I just don't have the room to collect popcorn buckets.
Heard that, brother. Heard that.
They're just so big. They take up a lot of space.
That's what she said.
You know.
Sorry.
So, but I have a couple, but not as many as I would like.
The one that I've got, and I was very thrilled to get, was the Terrifier 3 Santa popcorn bucket. That thing, it's awesome. Now, Jared, have you seen the Terrifier movies?
I have.
Do you like them? Because Peyton doesn't.
I'm not a huge fan, to be honest. I know they're the hot thing in horror movies right now, but I know some people really love art. It's just, I'm not of the super gore.
That's my problem.
It's not really my cup of horror movies.
It's
probably because growing up, I watched like all those 80s and early 90s slasher films where like people would die, but it was like the very slow, methodical, and you could only do so
more
much because they didn't have effects.
suspense-driven.
Yeah, and not just
We've come a long way since then, brother.
Not the 15 saws and all that they've done.
Yeah,
it's gore for the sake of gore is not my style of movie.
I saw something earlier today. I guess there's a study that if you enjoy the Terrifier movies, that you might be a psychopath. So I'm
shocked I don't enjoy them then.
I might be one. But speaking of psychopaths, oh man, look at this run in. There he is.
He's in the car.
Yep, I just got home. I parked. Just parked.
Dude, you can go inside and get out of your car and get comfy. You don't have to.
I'm comfy in the truck, brother.
Hey, this ain't TikTok. He's not gonna get flagged.
Yeah,
that's right. I'm not moving. Look, I swear.
Yeah. Oh my God, dude.
That's a sick shirt you're wearing, by the way.
I'm still haunted by our trip to Cleveland, Ohio, when I got suspended on TikTok. Just was able to really start going live, and then TikTok was like, "Nah, you're suspended for 24 hours."
That was funny.
Oh, dude. Funny is not the word that
I mean, I thought it was very humorous personally.
We had so many followers in that live. There was like hundreds of people in there.
We were rolling.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Like, then we got shut down, and I'm like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah.
But Chris, how you doing, brother? It's been a long time since you've been on WellsMania Podcast, and a lot of people want to know, how's your recovery going?
Recovery's good. We're 100% clear from everything.
Oh,
just gotta find time to get back in the ring.
Yeah, because I saw you running your mouth, saying that you want to. I'm sorry, you were running your mouth for Gunta. You were saying that Gunta, when is Mega Mondo going to be man enough to go up against Gunta? Well,
he's been dodging him for almost 2 years now.
The answer is any mega place, any mega time, brother.
I would like to know, can Mondo even knock Gunta off of his feet with a Mondo block?
I think
no way.
I think you can go full Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, WrestleMania 3 and body slam Gunta. I'm just saying.
His old ass back will blow out.
His old ass back. No, brother. I'm glad that you're 100% medically cleared. I have people all the time who see me out in public. They always ask me, "How's Gunta doing? How's Gunta doing?" And I always tell them he's on the road to recovery. He'll be back before you know.
You just got to stop tripping over stupid shit like dog toys, and
I agree.
Oh man, those dog toys will get you. They'll get you every time.
Yeah, especially when they're big, because you got a big dog in the house.
Yeah. I did, since you both are here, and we'll kick off this episode talking about what's going on down in Universal Studios, because you both just were down in Florida for the am I saying this right? The Halloween Horror Nights?
Yes.
Yep.
Universal's Halloween Horror Nights. First one I've ever been to. I had never been to one.
Me either. Probably the last.
First and last for Chris.
Yeah.
Why is that, Chris? Why is that? Do you just want to jump right into why you'll never go back? What happened to you, brother?
The biggest scaredy cat you'll ever see.
You can get one of the. You can get a little necklace. You can pay for like a no scare necklace thing.
But that only works through the scare zones while you're walking around, not in the houses.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously.
Oh, man.
Because they're haunted houses. I mean, it's trying to defeat the purpose.
This man almost punched Uncle Howdy in the face going through the Wyatt Six house.
Classic.
That is how scared he was.
That's right, because there is the what are they calling it? The Wyatt Six House of Horror or something like that?
Horrors of the Wyatt Six.
That's what it is.
I believe there were 10 or 12 houses.
There's 10.
There was 10 houses. It is very difficult to get a house there because once they do a house, they almost never bring them back. They usually are a one and done thing.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So and they're very, very well made. Like some of the best haunted houses you'll ever experience. And
I don't even remember walking through the house. My goal was just to get out.
You know, it's funny, Chris. Payton did a video where he went in and we got to see everything that was going on. I thought the replica cosplayers were great, but my favorite part was your reaction when you got out. You were sweating, you were out of breath. You could tell that you were very, very uncomfortable.
Yeah. What you didn't see was him headbutting Dion in the back the whole time, trying to get him to move quickly to get through the house.
Dion kept turning around trying to look at stuff through the house. I just kept headbutting. Move, go forward, get out of the house.
Go.
Yeah, like when we got out of it, I was asking, I was like, oh my God, did you see that? Like that was really cool. Because the Wyatt Six house is the reason that we went. I wanted to go down there and experience it because I thought it'd be awesome. And it was scary, as far as like people like popping out and like scaring you, but the detail in the sets were amazing. You got to see a little bit of it in the videos that I made, but I
couldn't tell you what they look like.
We got out of there and I was like, oh my God, did you see this? Did you see that? The detail in this? And Chris was like, I didn't see anything. He's like, I my eyes were closed and I was just trying to get through it.
Man,
they were everywhere, dude. They were jumping up from everywhere.
Well, I mean, that's the purpose. You signed up for it, Chris. You knew what you were getting yourself into.
I did. That's why I didn't hurt anybody. I got through the house and that was it for me. I was one and done.
That's I'm very proud of you, Chris, for overcoming your fears.
But it was fun, man. It was good. It was the Wyatt. I give the Wyatt house a 5 out of 5. I thought it was fantastic. The detail in it was amazing. The atmosphere was amazing. The other houses were really cool too. The scariest house I would have to say probably was the Jason Voorhees. Friday the 13th universe house, which if you have a fear of if you're claustrophobic, not the house for you to go through.
That tight, huh?
The ending of that house is a hallway that gets skinnier and skinnier and skinnier as you go through. And then Jasons are literally just bursting through the wall, like right next to your head as you're going through the house. The hallway was so skinny, Chris wouldn't have been able to fit through it. Let's just put it that way.
Somebody would have got hurt in that hallway.
Chris would be like the Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah, busting through the walls. Get me out of here.
We didn't get to do all the houses because the houses have such long waits,
right?
That you almost have to just pick like 3 or 4 houses to go through.
Yeah, the ones you want to do.
I will say, we didn't do. Kyle, I know you're a fan of the Terrifier films. We didn't do the Terrifier house. We could smell it though, and it didn't smell good.
Wow,
felt like an outhouse, man. It was terrible.
That's pretty impressive.
It smelled like shit and blood is an understatement.
Well, it's kind of the Terrifier movies.
Yeah, I was going to say that's pretty good representation.
So
I
assume you did not eat the food out at the Terrifier snack shack or whatever.
Actually, we did. That's where we got the 13-inch mozzarella stick. Death by cheese stick is what it was called.
Yeah,
damn.
Yeah, the 13.
That sounds good.
Mozzarella stick was delicious.
It was delicious.
Highly recommended.
And then the deep fried what was it, carrot cake?
Yes, it was the Ramblin' Rabbit carrot cake from the Firefly Funhouse.
Nice.
That was good. And then Art the Clown ran down Chris at one point.
He did.
I love Art the Clown, baby.
I'll let Chris tell this quick story and then we can move on. But it was hilarious.
We are on our way out. I can see the exit. We're going to go down this road, turn left, and we're out. And all night, Dion and Payton were just salivating, hoping that he would show up. And I'm so happy he hadn't yet. We're almost done. And then all of a sudden, you hear the stupid little honk of his freaking horn. And I just looked right at him. We made eye contact, and I went, "Oh shit," because he was on his little tricycle thing.
Yeah.
So this dude gets past me, turns around, and starts trying to run me down. He gets probably about 2-3 foot away from me. I just cut across traffic and about take out 3 or 4 families trying to get away from him. It was so funny. We popped the guy playing art. You could hear him laughing when he rode by.
Damn. That's a fun experience though. I'm not gonna lie.
It was good.
You tell him about Dion taking his life into his own hands?
No, Dion tried to scare Chris at one point and about got elbowed in the teeth for it.
Came up from behind me and made some weird sound with his mouth. And I felt just electricity run from my neck all into my body. I just went, yeah, and locked up.
Yeah, that's a ballsy move from old Pitt right there.
Yeah, that was. He's lucky he's got all his teeth.
But Kyle, I think you would like Horror Nights. One year, you'll have to go. I know you got the kid coming, but maybe when he's a little older.
Yeah, I would love to see.
We're doing Mickey next year.
I've never been to Orlando, so I've never been to Universal Studios. I've never been to Disney World. I missed out on Universal Studios because I always wanted to go there when I was a kid. Now, Jared and Chris, you guys remember how awesome Nickelodeon Studios was growing up in the 90s. I mean, that was a staple for 90s Nickelodeon. Well, obviously, all of that is gone. So I feel like I really missed when I was supposed to be there. But yeah, maybe hopefully within the next couple of years, I can finally make my debut down in Orlando. Now, speaking of down in Orlando, Chris, Payton, and also Dion, I saw you guys standing outside of the WWE Performance Center.
Yeah.
How cool is that being in that parking lot? That parking lot has seen a lot.
It has. It was very cool. We made a pit stop there on
a pit stop with Pitt. I see what you did. I see
you
what you did there.
You don't need to stroke his ego, but
I'm just practicing my dad jokes, bro.
Yes. It was cool. It was cool. I had seen the Performance Center before. I had been there one other time, but Chris really wanted to see it. And I thought, you know what? It's on the way. Well, actually it wasn't. It was kind of out of the way. But
a little bit.
But nonetheless, we had the time, so it was cool. It was worth it. It would shock you how random it is. Like it's literally just in a back warehouse building. You know, it's not very grand at all. You know,
you think being a WWE building, it would be all lights and grand and stuff outside,
it's
but
not.
It's exactly like you see it on TV. That parking lot's way littler than it looks.
Yeah.
Which makes it more intimate when they're out there brawling in it.
Yep.
Yes. But luckily the luckily the security was very cool. They let us go up to the building, take some pictures, do some stuff in front of it. We didn't see anybody. Going in and out of the building. That would have been cool to run into some talent, but we didn't get that lucky.
Oh, yeah.
Hang around that long.
Well, speaking of NXT, I, for the first time, was actually able to watch NXT last night. NXT Showdown. I was telling Jared and Payton this, Chris, before you jumped on. I think we were talking about it before we hit record. So there I was yesterday, just, flipping through YouTube TV, and then all of a sudden, the CW popped up. And I'm like, wait a minute, that has never been there before. So Ashley added it to our channel guide, and I got to watch NXT Showdown last night. And what a show to watch. Jared, Payton, you guys watched it. Chris, did you get a chance to watch NXT Showdown?
Sir.
Okay.
I sure did.
So let's talk about it. Obviously, the moment of the night for me personally was Sol Ruca. Holy hell.
Sol Ruca's the moment of everybody's night. Are you kidding me?
I had never really seen her in action before because, like I said, I've never really been able to watch NXT. So I was just absolutely blown away with just how incredible
she's great.
Sol Ruca is. My goodness.
Coolest finish in the WWE.
Best finisher in wrestling right now.
The Soul Snatcher is a phenomenal finish.
Yeah. Sol Ruka, definitely the highlight. Now, many people would say that the highlight was the Hardy Boys winning the winner-take-all tag team championship match. What are your guys' thoughts on the Hardy Boys being the NXT tag team champions?
I think it's crazy that we are living in a universe where this weekend the Hardy Boys and the Dudley Boys are going to be fighting over the NXT tag team championships.
Yeah. I did not have that on my WWE 2025 bingo card.
No, not even close.
And
it's going to be cool to watch, though.
If Edge and Christian wouldn't be on Tony Khan's payroll, they could be a part of the match too. But
damn, now that would be some nostalgia right there.
That match wouldn't be happening on TNA.
No, that's a WrestleMania match right there.
Yeah,
ELC3
match. Oh, they'd all die.
Yeah, you're running that back next year in Las Vegas, which I mean, it could happen.
Saudi's got a lot of money, you know.
Yeah, it could be 2 years. That's true.
Yeah, I mean, as long as all 6 guys stay in the shape that they're in, and
I'm not sure Matt can climb a ladder anymore.
He doesn't need to. Jeff can.
Goodness.
Dude, Jeff is one of the most indestructible WWE superstars of all time. The fact that he is still able to walk is a miracle. He needs to be studied. I don't think he's a human. I really don't. I think he's from outer space. But Jared, what were your takeaways from NXT Showdown?
No, I thought it was a good show. I know there was a lot of people who felt that the partnership wasn't really giving TNA a lot in the back and forth, but I thought last night did a good job of correcting some of the things people had been complaining about. Was the Hardys winning the WWE set of belts, even if they are the NXT titles. Obviously, NXT winning TNA's future champion, Mike Santana, beating Ricky Starks, and Team TNA winning the final match. So it'll be interesting to see where the partnership continues to grow from here, because obviously Cardona is going to be on next week's show.
Woo woo woo!
There's obviously the Bound for Glory and the matches involved there with NXT talent, and so I'm assuming the exchanges are going to go, and then who knows what TNA's future TV deals look like. We'll probably find out, I'm guessing, a little more this weekend, but it's an interesting time.
I will say,
go ahead, Peyton.
I will say, I feel like the show was rushed a little bit, not in the sense like I felt like the show itself was fast. I feel like the entire
showdown,
the entire premise of it was rushed. I feel like this could have easily been a PLE that ran alongside Survivor Series in November, and they could have built it up over the next month and a half, and then really made it feel special. To me, it felt like a, competitive, just a competition between two brands instead of legitimately being an invasion angle.
We don't say that wword, Peyton.
So like maybe there'll be plans for something else, but I don't know. I felt like overall it was rushed a little bit, and I wish they'd have pushed it out to Survivor Series, especially since they had Survivor Series elimination matches on the show. It would have fit perfectly for Survivor Series
that weekend.
Dude, that was huge right there. Having 2 Survivor Series style matches. You guys know me. I'm a sucker for the old school Survivor Series matches. So I popped when they announced that we were getting 2 of them at Showdown. What were you going to say, Chris?
And I feel like that main event was hurt a little bit by not having Obafemi in it. That seemed kind of odd.
Yeah, I think it's only a matter of time before Obafemi gets called up to the main roster.
Rumble.
So do you think he's going to be
He'll definitely be in the Rumble? He's
going to be out between now and the Rumble?
Probably. I mean, they may bring him back for NXT, but I mean, just letting.
Wait, isn't he on the Halloween Havoc poster?
That doesn't mean anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's kind of the main face on it though.
That doesn't.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Trick Williams was on the No Mercy poster, and he wasn't on that show.
Trick Williams, what a dick, man.
So-
More like Dick Williams. Oh wait, Dick Williams is already
That name's already taken.
But man, yeah, Trick Williams turning his back on Team NXT last night, and
That
honestly,
wasn't surprising.
I'm like with Jared, man. I really thought this was going to be a TNA heavy night. I did predictions for Showdown, and the only match I got right was the Hardy Boys. I missed everything else because I literally thought that we were gonna get TNA women's winning. I thought Mustafa Ali was gonna beat Ethan Page in an upset, and then I thought, okay, we'll close out the show with absolute Ricky Saints standing tall, winning it for the men's NXT team, but that did not happen. So yeah, I mean, I guess I should probably watch NXT more.
Can we just talk about real quick before we move on that absolutely insane bump that Mustafa Ali took?
Dude,
that was nuts.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
I always loved watching Mustafa Ali when he was in WWE. I know I might be in the minority.
I think everyone loves Mustafa Ali as a wrestler.
Okay, good.
I think his politician character is absolute dog shit, but in the ring, I think he's incredible.
Yeah, he's a great in-ring
to watch. And also, I popped when I heard "I'ma go hard, I'ma go hard." His old entrance music. Come on now. So, I enjoyed NXT Showdown, and I'm looking forward to watching NXT Halloween Havoc now that I've got the CW. So fellas, this weekend we've got WWE Crown Jewel live from Perth, Australia. Good day, mate. I have not bought the kangaroo themed John Cena farewell tour shirt yet. I do plan on getting that this Friday. And then after that, there are 4 shirts left in my bank account. We'll be able to breathe
until he drops all those unreleased ones he teased in Chicago.
My goodness, man.
He's definitely doing that.
That'll be the last day of his retirement show. He's like, oh, just for Christmas, all these other shirts ideas I came up with. The senior retirement collection.
Yeah. Well, and I still need the 2 Saudi shirts. I'm still missing those.
You're gonna have to go to eBay for them.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. Those are gonna be a little pricey.
I'm actually terrified. You talk about the Terrifier. I'm terrified to get on eBay and see what people are selling those shirts for. But speaking of John Cena, he will be in action versus AJ Styles. Now we will dive into our predictions, but last week's episode of WellsMania Podcast, I actually did something fun that a lot of people have been asking me to do. I booked John Cena's final opponents. So I'm going to run through my ideas real quick. I won't elaborate. I'll just tell you. And then I want to hear your guys's. How would you book John Cena's final 4 opponents after Perth, Australia?
You're assuming that the 2 Raws are going to have matches on them?
I am.
Book it however you want, Peyton. It's your fantasy booking.
I'm just saying. You said matches. I
book however you want to book. It doesn't matter.
I am assuming because, I mean, John Cena's last trip in the Garden, both of them. Well, I don't think it's Boston Garden anymore, but you get what I'm saying. TD Garden. Thank you. So why not? Why not have John Cena wrestle two people before his retirement match? So I went John Cena versus Dirty Dom Mysterio for the Intercontinental title in Boston, where John Cena beats Dirty Dom to win the IC title and to finally become a Grand Slam champion. Now you're thinking, well, he's got to drop the title. He can't retire with the title. He could if he wanted to. However, I do have him dropping the Intercontinental title to Sheamus in New York at Madison Square Garden. So then Sheamus becomes a Grand Slam champion. Talk about a full circle moment for both of those guys. And then obviously I've been no stranger to saying that this is the retirement match that we all deserve We all want it. We all need it. The final time in a lifetime. John Cena versus the final boss. Final. I can't say that word enough. And there's a reason why The Rock just ghosted us, because of this moment right here when he shows back up and says, I still have your soul and you can't retire unless you get through the final boss. Anyways, so let's start with Jared. Jared, WWE.
I wish I could be on this episode one time where Dwayne wasn't mentioned in some fantasy booking bullshit scenario.
See, but then what's going to happen on the day when The Rock does come back, and then we're going to be like,
we were right. We were right all along.
If you guess it every week, goddamn, so lightning does hit every once in a while.
Yeah, sooner or later, a blind squirrel finds.
I don't know. I mean, after seeing these Smashing Machine box office numbers, there's a good chance Dwayne's winning the Rumble. But I digress.
He's winning the Rumble.
Ouch.
I digress.
I will say I don't think The Rock is going to show back up this year.
So we're not going to go in the booking just matches. So we'll go the Miz in Boston.
Ooh.
Let's say Bronson, as I had the days right. Bronson in at the Garden. Bronson Reed. That is to set up the War Game. That's set up Cena in War Games.
Sorry, I forgot about Survivor Series.
Yes, so that sets up Cena in War Games, and then I have the match that I thought we should have got at WrestleMania this year. Cena Gunther on the way out.
Yeah, internally there are a lot of rumors going on that, as of right now, and this is all internally bullshit, no one knows what's true and what's not, but Gunther's name is being thrown out there on the dirt sheets. So.
If you go back to my episode, our first episode of this year, our 2025 predictions, I predicted Cena Gunther at WrestleMania for the title. Obviously, there was a whole alternate timeline we went in where Cena turned heel and all that. Doesn't matter. Never really happened. It was a dream. Doesn't matter.
I had a dream.
So I hope we get that match at the end.
Well, I was right there with you, Jared, because I kept saying there's only one man who can dethrone Gunther, and that's John Cena. I kept saying that, and then you're right. We kind of went a different direction from that, and we did not get John versus Gunther. We got something totally different. How about you, Chris? John Cena versus Brock Lesnar all the way out.
Yeah, that'd be all right with me, as long as I got to be with you every time it happened.
You know what? That was the reason why you weren't on the episode after WrestlePalooza, because you were banned from that episode. Between the Titans losing to the Colts and Brock Lesnar dominating John Cena, dude, you would just... You wouldn't let me recover. You just kept kicking me while I was down, brother. It
was too easy. Hey, congratulations on your first victory Monday of the year this year. I mean, everybody gets blind squirrel fudge nut every now and then. Congratulations.
We're winning out, bro. We're winning out. We're winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good. I think I'm kind of like Payton. I don't think he's going to wrestle at all four of his appearances he's got left. I'm kind of bouncing off everybody's. I think he does wrestle Dom, and he beats Dom for the IC title. And in his last match, he drops it back to Gunther.
Okay. And but you have him obviously wrestling at Survivor Series.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, in the
War Games. First and last War Games for John.
Probably a good idea. Hey. We'll get him and Brock one more time at that, though.
Yeah, I actually have John Cena penning Brock Lesnar at War Games to right that wrong from WrestlePalooza.
Yeah, so that's probably not going to happen. But
it better.
Sounds good.
It better, or I'm going to be very angry, like I was at Palooza. What about you?
I was so happy I could see you from across the arena.
Yeah. You were beaming at me from across the arena, and Jared was all up in my face. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Because he didn't just beat him; he whipped his ass.
I know.
You might want to move on from this match. Talk about something else, because I'm gonna get started. You don't want that.
Yeah, so Stone Payne Productions, Payton Payne, go ahead and book out John Cena's farewell tour.
I would love to see Cena versus Dom. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think they're going to give Cena the IC title before he retires. I'm going to agree with Jared. I think he gets the Miz in Boston. Cena just posted a picture of the Miz on his Instagram page literally earlier today.
Well, that's because today was his birthday.
Yeah, but there could be a deeper meaning to that too, because the Miz did also come out in an interview saying that he thinks he deserves to be one of Cena's opponents.
I wouldn't disagree with that.
And in this world, everything counts, So I could easily see the Miz being a one-off opponent for Cena in Boston.
I'm cool with that.
As far as Madison Square Garden, I do think that match will be used to set up Cena's involvement in War Games. I don't think it's going to be Bronson Reed, though. I think he's going to face Seth Rollins. I think that's going to be the main event of Monday Night Raw in the Garden, is going to be John Cena versus Seth Rollins one final time.
It's a big match.
And then he will be in the War Games match. So will Brock Lesnar. That'll be how that little story finishes, because I just don't believe that WrestlePalooza was the end of that tale. There's going to have to be something else happen there.
Brock's going to get him one more time.
Brock does not work well with others, and that will be the downfall of the Vision in War Games.
The Vision will implode because of Brock Lesnar.
Yes, because he'll just start F5ing everybody, including the people on his own team.
And maybe Paul Heyman.
Yeah. And then I do agree with the rumors and with Jared. I think Gunther is going to be John Cena's final opponent. I think Gunther is the best qualified person to have that last match with John Cena. Gunther could give a 5-star match to a broomstick if he wanted to.
Or Terry.
It's not Bill Goldberg like that. Come on, man.
Hey, that match was pretty good. It was better than a lot of people thought it was.
That's what I'm saying.
That's fair. That's true.
So, and I think that gives Gunther an incredible run, and I think that sets the tone for what could be a new character for Gunther going forward, is an actual legend killer, where he doesn't just talk about killing, he actually retires them.
Wow.
Retired Goldberg, retired John Cena. Who knows what legend could be next?
AJ Styles
on the chopping block for Gunther. Retired
Randy Orton at WrestleMania.
Brock Lesnar in Minneapolis SummerSlam.
Take it back.
We're cooking. Now we're cooking.
There's a lot of legends that Gunther could retire. Unfortunately, Kyle, as sad as it's going to be for you, I think that means that the final shot you're going to see of John Cena is him getting choked out at Saturday night's main event by Gunther.
Cena's final appearance is going to be him tapping out.
Yeah, I don't want that to happen. And I was talking to my wife about possibly going to Saturday night's main event. Now,
you don't need to be there for that.
My son is due any day now, so I'm playing it by ear if I will be able to travel to Washington, D.C. I would love to be there at John Cena's last match. I feel like that is something that I just need to be a part of, as big of a John Cena fan as I am. So if any of you want to go to Washington, D.C.,
I'm in.
Let's pitch in for a hotel room and make this trip as super cheap as possible.
I'm in. If we're staying in a hotel room together, you're not in charge of the AC again.
You already know. I'm putting that down to 6'7". I'm putting it on 67 degrees, brother.
Yeah, double snowflakes almost killed me.
Yeah. But I like that. I like the different takes. This is what makes the John Cena farewell tour fun, is the possibilities are endless. Yes, Jared.
I would like to suggest that sometime next year, a week where we don't have a PLE or something, we rebook the John Cena farewell year.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of meat on that bone.
Oh, yeah. They left a lot there.
juicy, brother. That's
Here-
juicy.
Here's
You
are
can
we-
throw out anything you want the whole year. The
Mhm.
last time is now the entire turn.
the
A
entire
year
time.
worth of John Cena storylines you get to create.
I love that. That's a fun idea right there. That might be a good episode to kick off 2026.
Any caveats to it as far as like, does the heel turn still need to happen?
No, I mean, you're fantasy booking it, so you can keep parts of you like. You can scrap it all. You can just do 41 off matches if that's what you want to do with John Cena's retirement here. I mean, it's anything that could have happened. Like
that
he can't fight AI Tupac or Martin Luther King Jr.
Oh my
which I saw on
god,
TikTok this week.
dude!
But anything else is fair game.
That's all over TikTok. AI is
Dude.
out of control.
I'm just saying, Martin Luther King had a better heel run than John Cena.
And that's saying something.
Am I the only one that thinks all those AI Martin Luther King sound just like Teddy Long, though?
You might be alone on
He
that.
does. And Kyle, what's with all the videos I keep seeing of you in a grocery store with like arguing with the cops in bananas and stuff?
Dude, all Megamondo wants is his potassium, and I don't know why the 5-0 has to get involved. Megamondo wants to eat every banana at a
I mean,
Kroger.
you're on there cussing out cops
Everywhere.
and like
Crazy.
Here's rule 101: never get in between Megamondo and his potassium. You're just asking for disaster. Okay. But somebody, I think it was Shabazz Morningstar, he's on TikTok, he's a TikTok content creator. He actually said, how cool would it be if we got like a gauntlet match for John Cena's last match, where you can do a bunch of, literally you can have everybody that you wanted John to face that wasn't able to on the last few dates. So I think a gauntlet match would be kind of cool.
that's
But then
just the whole show.
Yeah.
2 hours of John Cena.
Why
wrestling
not? I
people.
mean, that's why everyone's buying a ticket. That's why everyone's watching on Peacock.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody
Sure, why
else
not?
cares. Yeah, they don't care about what else is happening. No
This
other
is-
match that night's going to matter.
This is John Cena's main event. That is what the show, I'm dubbing it right now. John Cena's main event, December 13th, live from Washington, D.C. The entire show exclusively on Peacock. John Cena, just John Cena, everything. John Cena highlights, John Cena promos, John Cena gauntlet match. Hell, have a Royal Rumble where John Cena wins. I mean, come on now. Everything John Cena. Let's go.
What
Bring
are you gonna
everybody
do?
who can't wrestle. Bring back JBL. Bring back Kurt Angle. Bring everybody back.
What are you gonna do if John Cena does tap out to Gunther in that last
I will
match?
cry. I'm Peyton. You will see a grown ass man bawl in tears. Like
Has
that.
he ever tapped out ever in his career?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's tapped
Like
out
or like
before.
okay, not counting early days. Let's say has Super Cena ever tapped out?
Yeah.
Not counting like Thugonomics John back when he wrestled Kurt Angle.
I don't think so.
That's a
Well, his
great.
whole catchphase on his shirt was "Never give up."
Never
no,
give up.
that's
Yeah.
the whole thing.
I think he just passed.
I'm sure
out.
he's
I don't
been-
think
He's probably
I
been
don't think
choked out and
Super
passed
Cena-
out, but I don't think he's
Yeah.
tapped.
I don't
Yeah.
think Super Cena's ever tapped.
I don't think he has. So I mean, if Gunther is the one to retire John, he better have the strongest 2026 that any wrestler has ever had in
agree.
the history of
They-
WWE.
They better book that man like Brock Lesnar after he broke the streak.
Yeah.
If he
No kidding.
Yeah.
And some.
Yeah.
I mean, I want Brock Lesnar and Andre the Giant morphed into Gunther. That's the booking that I want. If Gunther's the one to retire John, he better get the great. He better let me backtrack. Hulk Hogan meets Andre the Giant meets Brock Lesnar. That's the run I want for Gunther. Okay. But speaking of WWE Crown Jewel, Jared, I have been running with your Breakfast with WWE ever since you threw that out a couple of weeks ago, and people have been absolutely loving it. As a matter of fact, I made a TikTok where I asked, what are you eating for breakfast for WWE Crown Jewel? I'm going to read through these responses because there's some good ones on here. Redbeard Wrestling says it's most likely going to be Eggs Benedict of some sort for lunch, seeing as it kicks
fancy.
off at 1 p.m. UK time. That's the thing. This is international. So wherever you're at in the world, it might not be breakfast. It could be lunch. Or if you're in Australia, it could be dinner time. Fitnessa said Waffle House oos. Paige Max said Starbucks iced hazelnut latte. I'm going to try that. Andrew Browning says usually cereal or breakfast burritos. Love your podcast, bro. WellsMania. Thank you for the shout out. Spider-Man could be the real one. I don't know. I am going to eat cereal or pancakes. Eviz TV said grab some Waffle House, of course. Wrestling with Mateo. Breakfast burritos on the Blackstone. Roger says I'll probably make some breakfast sandwiches on the Blackstone. A lot of Blackstone shout outs here.
You're making me hungry. This is not good.
I know. Peter Hernandez, chicken soup or a burrito?
Chicken soup for breakfast? That's very weird.
Dude, I have no idea. Rowan XX, scrambled eggs with jalapenos on them and toast.
Oh, that sounds good.
Brian Schwagel, pork chorizo, scrambled eggs, biscuits, and a Coca-Cola to wash it down.
A Coke for breakfast? That's a choice.
I mean, I get it when I go to Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A breakfast, a Coke, it hits different, Peyton. Trust me. Let's see here. Jay, Cody's version. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Can't go wrong with that. Dance Dad Kevin says he won't get off work till about 5 a.m., so he'll be sleeping. A lot of people said that they won't be watching it live because they will be sleeping. Are you really a wrestling fan if you're not waking up early to watch it? Come on now.
Not even that early. It's like 8 o'clock.
I know. I start my day at 6:30 every day, so this is nothing for me. WWE and NASCAR says I'm going to eat a chicken biscuit. RXRE, I don't know if I'm saying that right, I'm just spelling it out. I'll be having eggs, bacon with pancakes and waffles. Hope Crown Jewel goes well. Have a great day. You are the GOAT. Thank you. And last but not least, Quitty says chilaquiles or migas. It's a Mexican breakfast. So I probably butchered that because we all know WellsMania doesn't speak Spanish. So thank you. Thank you to everybody for chiming in. This is how you get mentioned on the WellsMania podcast. I love the interaction. It's a lot of fun. So now we are going to go around the horn, and I'm going to ask each of you, what are you eating for breakfast with WWE for Crown Jewel? And Jared, we will start with you, brother.
I'm not really a breakfast guy, honestly.
You better be.
So I have no idea what I'm going to be eating for breakfast. I have to usually eat something at work for the meds I take in the morning. So I usually just do a breakfast burrito. When I'm at home, it ranges from like if we have like a dessert from at the house, like or Pop-Tart, chocolate chip muffin, something like that. But who knows? Since I'll be up and more moving at that time of the day, than just lounging around the house. May do something a little more sophisticated.
The spread at your house for WWE shows and sporting events is always top tier. So shout out to you. And I'm curious. You'll have to let me know Saturday morning what it is that you are eating. How about you, 5-foot giant Chris Engel?
We will be eating pancakes and biscuits and gravy.
Hell yeah, brother. And shout out, because we all did this, what was that, last year or the year before?
That was 2 years ago.
So 2 years ago at Johnson County Axe Throwing, we had breakfast with WWE for, was it Crown Jewel?
Elimination Chamber.
Elimination Chamber. Okay. I couldn't remember exactly. I've slept a lot since then, but yeah, so it was a really awesome breakfast at JCat for Elimination Chamber. You and Jimmy Not Mikey, you guys absolutely killed it. And Peyton, what about you, brother? What are you eating for breakfast?
Nothing, because I won't be eating it with WWE on Saturday. I'm gonna be the healthy one of the bunch. I am actually doing a 5K on Saturday, and it
5K.
Yeah, and it is at the same time as Crown Jewel. So
why?
Because I want medals. I gotta win trophies to boost my ego.
What girl are you trying to impress now?
None. Me and me only.
What fit chick are you trying to impress?
A 5K ain't enough to impress any chick. I can tell you that. It ain't that impressive.
I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. There's got to be a deeper meaning to a 5K out of nowhere.
There is not. Trust me. It's a Halloween themed 5K. I have to carry a pumpkin the entire way.
Damn.
Costume or no?
No.
Dude, you should dress up as Gunta. I mean, not Gunta, Isvan.
Oh God. Yeah.
No, that would be
funny. But if I have to pick something, I'll probably have, I don't know, some coffee and some toast or something. I'm kind of with Jared. I don't really do breakfast.
Yeah.
Like my breakfast is usually a cup of coffee and then I move on with my day.
Yeah, I never was a breakfast person until I had to actually get up early for my job when I got my new job a couple of years ago. Because in the past, when I worked at the radio station, I usually slept in all morning and didn't wake up till like 11. So I always missed breakfast. Breakfast is great, guys. I'm just saying, you should give it a shot sometime, Jared. Breakfast really is a great way to start your day. And what I am eating for breakfast, pancakes. I cannot wait to get a fat stack of pancakes and just go full Dwayne The Rock Johnson on them. And who knows? Maybe I'll make some bacon, some eggs, some toast. No Vegemite over here.
We did that last time.
I never did try the Vegemite, and I regret it.
You backed out.
I was nervous. What is Vegemite? What is it? I don't even know. What does it taste like?
It's disgusting.
See, that's why I didn't want it. But I will ask you guys this. We kind of mentioned psychopaths earlier. There are people out there, true story, who pour the milk in their cereal first, and then they add their cereal.
Those people's brains should be studied when they die.
You made me cringe just saying that.
Dude, it's a thing. People actually, if you are one of those people,
you are a serial killer.
Stop.
Yeah. You have a problem.
If you do that, I'm assuming that you've murdered people.
Yeah.
Or plan on it.
They probably went Ed Gein on somebody.
Like you're not right in the head.
Do you know what I'm talking about there, Chris?
Yeah.
Did you watch Ed Gein on Netflix?
I haven't yet. I'm going to though.
Dude, it is so creepy. Ed Gein is one of the creepiest people of all time.
You know you're a legit psycho when 3 horror franchise movies got based off you and you alone.
Yeah.
You have problems.
The people who made this...
Is it a documentary or is it...
Remember Dahmer? On Netflix? It's like that. It's
okay.
It's got the guy
like
from
a retelling of the story.
Yeah, it's got the guy from Sons of Anarchy.
Charlie Hunnam.
Yeah, which... When you're watching this, fellas,
he's not Jax.
I didn't realize this until I really looked at him, but he kind of looks like John Cena a little bit.
No.
It's kind of creepy how eerie. What's his last name? Hunnam. His character, Ed Gein, kind of looks like John Cena. Now, if you can get over the voice, I think you guys are going to enjoy the documentary because a lot of people, they're complaining that Ed Gein sounds like Mickey Mouse. Well,
he did.
I mean, he was trying to be childlike and a woman for his psychopath mother. So yeah, if you have cheap plug, if you haven't watched it, check out Monster, the Ed Gein story, running wild right now on Netflix. It is October. It is spooky season. If you're looking for
perfect time to watch.
If you're looking for, and then next week, John Wayne Gacy. There's a John Wayne Gacy series hitting on Peacock. So
weird clown.
Yeah, don't watch that one, Chris.
And then, speaking of clowns, we got I know I'm looking forward to it. We got the new Pennywise Welcome to Derry series coming out later this month.
Yeah.
Before we start talking about that, that's probably my cue to go.
An episode of WellsMania Podcast that I look forward to every year is the Halloween episode of WellsMania Podcast. So I'm looking forward.
We should, if we should all dress up.
I think we should. Since
now
this will be the
camera.
I was going to say this will be the first episode where we will be seen. So yes, the three of you are invited to the WellsMania Halloween Bash.
If we do that, I think I'm going to win. Payton saw some of my possible costumes today.
Okay.
I think I'd win.
We'll leave it at that. So yeah, you guys are invited to the WellsMania Halloween Bash here in a few weeks.
Well, hey guys, I hate to talk and run, but I gotta go.
You gotta go.
I gotta cut my time short today.
We're about to dive into Crown Jewel predictions.
I know. Follow me on Twitter and see it on there.
All right, there you go. Well, thank you, Chris, and enjoy Crown Jewel and your breakfast.
Yes, sir. See you guys.
We'll see you, brother. All right. Well, we are getting towards the end of WellsMania Podcast. I'm trying to keep the episode around an hour. So let's run through the Crown Jewel card here. You guys jump in with your predictions, and we'll start with the Australian street fight. Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed, Australia's own.
This match had better be Kennel from Hell reincarnated. You remember the Kennel from Hell match?
Unfortunately, yes.
Between the Big Boss Man and Al Snow.
Unfortunately, yes.
Oh, yeah. I remember that one now.
Where they had all the dogs around the cage at ringside, and then there was a cell around that. God, that was awful. But it could be so much better. Just add a bunch of kangaroos.
Yeah, there it is.
Around ringside.
There it is.
Maybe some wombats, a koala.
A wallaby. If we don't get some sort of Australian animal, is this even an Australian street fight?
No, it's got to be. At least a boomerang had better be used.
100% 100% we're getting a boomerang.
We need a boomerang.
So, yeah, the match had better be crazy.
I'm going Bronson Reed to win here. In Australia. Nice win for him, and I think it helps build towards Survivor Series. So,
yeah, no, I agree. I think Bronson Reed needs the win here. Hell, we just got this match. At Clash at Paris, and Roman beat Bronson. So why not have Bronson even the odds and get a massive? I mean, it's a big fucking win for Bronson Reed beating Roman Reigns heading into Survivor Series season. So, yeah, I agree, Jared. Bronson Reed. In his home country.
I think Roman makes it 2-up on Bronson. I don't think Bronson Reed is going to win this match. I think he has a great showing. I think Roman will win, though, and get some more momentum heading into War Games.
How about the tag team match, Rhea Ripley and Io Sky versus the Kabuki Warriors? And God bless her heart, Io Sky is just absolutely devastated about this. Or is she? Dun, dun, dun.
Well, do we know if she's even going to be cleared to compete? Because she was in concussion protocol after Raw on Monday.
That was a nasty, that was a hell of a bump. But, I mean, she was tweeting from Australia last night, early this morning. Time zones and all that, depending on. Mm-hmm. So I believe she's going to get cleared. But I did hear there could be an announcement on SmackDown about a match changing, so it's possible she may have not passed the protocol.
Card always subject to change. So if Io Sky cannot go, who are we replacing her with to team up with Rhea Ripley?
Stephanie the
Lyra?
Stephanie's got a match, though.
Probably Lyra. Valkyrie.
She does have a match.
Lyra would be my guess.
See, I want Jade Cargill. I mean, Jade's on the poster, so might as well have Jade team up with Rhea. That'd be a pretty stacked tag team right there. But yeah, either way, I think Rhea and whoever her partner is winning this match.
I'm gonna disagree with you here. I'm going Kabuki Warriors to keep their momentum kind of building. I feel like it's too. Now you're probably right because it's Rhea Ripley and that's how they book her. But you're starting to build Asuka as a threat with the Mist and all that, and you're really building her. It feels a little too early to have her lose right off turning heel 2-3 weeks ago. So to me, that's a little early. You need to build a little more, but I understand.
I agree with the sentiment of Jared where I think the Kabuki Warriors should win, because I don't think you should kill their momentum as heels, especially Asuka, who right now has a great heel character going. But I do not see Rhea Ripley losing in Australia. So I think that Rhea is going to win, and she'll probably pin Kairi Sane.
That would be the booking if you must put Rhea over.
I feel like we are going to get some Vegemite mist from Rhea Ripley on Kairi Sane. I think Rhea is going to give the Kabuki Warriors a taste, literal taste of their own medicine. And it's going to be Vegemite mist going right in to the face of one of the Kabuki Warriors. And that is how Rhea and potentially Io or whoever her tag team partner is, if Io is not cleared from the concussion protocol. But it's a good night if you were from Australia. Good day, mate. That's back-to-back wins for the Australian natives there. That takes us to, we mentioned her, Stephanie Vaquer, the WWE Women's Crown Jewel Championship match, where the winner of this match will get a WWE Crown Jewel Championship ring. We've got the Raw Women's World Champion Stephanie Vaquer versus the SmackDown WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton. Will it be Tiffy time, or is that rocket still going high for Stephanie Vaquer?
The fact that I didn't even realize Stephanie was on the show shows you just how little they've built for this match at this PLE. Have they even had a segment together?
Yeah, it's been on SmackDown the last couple weeks. They've been building it slowly there.
Yeah.
So,
they had a small interview segment on Raw last week, but it was literally Stephanie was like, "Oh, I'm about to be your champion," and Tiffany came in and said, "Well, you can only celebrate for another week because I'm beating you at Crown Jewel." It was maybe a minute of Raw TV time.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well,
not a lot of build for this one. I get it.
I think that I think it's Stephanie's night. I don't think you can kill the momentum of Stephanie Vaquer right now. Tiffany doesn't need this win. She's already a star. I think with Stephanie just winning the women's world title, if she were to lose to Tiffany, it would butcher some of that momentum. So I think Vaquer needs the win here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go opposite. I'm gonna go opposite here. I think they're gonna give Tiffany the win. On SmackDown, they've really been beating the horse of Tiffany Stratton is the only undefeated superstar so far in 2025.
Ooh,
I feel like they may be they may keep pushing that. I'm gonna go with they're gonna keep pushing her and having her not be undefeated all this year, going into next year, and then ultimately facing Bianca at WrestleMania, being this undefeated, unstoppable Tiffany against the EST. So that's long-term booking, but that's why I think Tiff wins here.
And Triple H, he loves the long-term storytelling and booking. I did not know that Tiffany Stratton is undefeated in 2025.
Yeah, that's what they've been pushing real hard the last couple weeks on SmackDown. So
more reason for her to lose to Stephanie Vaquer. No, and then let's go to the men's WWE Crown Jewel Championship match, where the winner of this match will get a WWE Crown Jewel Championship ring. Cody Rhodes, the SmackDown Undisputed WWE Champion, versus Seth Rollins, the Raws. I like how they're branding here, obviously. We're getting close to Survivor Series season. Raw's World Heavyweight Champion. Will Cody go back-to-back? He won the ring. Was it last year?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So is Cody going to get 2 championship rings, or is Seth Rollins going to get the championship
No,
ring?
the whole story has been Seth Rollins has to win. That's literally been verbatim what the story is. And what happens if Seth Rollins loses? Does it all come apart and all that? And I just think that means Seth wins. Some sort of help comes, whether it be Braun, whether that be Bronson, whether it be Heyman, whether it be all three, whether it be a new member of the division, maybe it's another Paul Heyman guy potentially made the long trip over to Australia. But I think Seth wins, and that is our catalyst also for helps to build towards the War Games.
No, I agree with you. I think this is a good place to have Cody lose since neither title is on the line. Seth Rollins has never beat Cody Rhodes. So I think it's finally time that Seth gets a win in the dub column, and this is the place to do it. And I just think Seth bragging, wearing the championship ring is very on character with him. So I agree with you, Jared. I think Seth Rollins is going to beat Cody Rhodes.
I agree. I think Rollins wins. I think Rollins has to win. That is literally the story that they've been telling, is Rollins needs the victory. I think that he's going to obtain it by probably Drew McIntyre interfering. I don't think the McIntyre Rhodes story is done yet. So I don't know. I don't think Cody Rhodes is going to be in War Games. I don't think that's going to happen. I think there's going to be other slots filled for that. But Cody will be at Survivor Series, probably defending against Drew McIntyre in some sort of match. So you got to have Rollins win, but he can't win clean because you're not going to book Cody to lose clean. So McIntyre helps Rollins win.
I like it. And it does set up the championship match that you just said for Survivor Series War Games. And that takes us to my main event. I'm calling it the main event, although it won't be the main event, but it's the main event to me, damn it. Talking about John Cena versus AJ Styles one last time. I absolutely am looking forward to this match. These guys have, pun intended, phenomenal chemistry in the ring. And I say in the ring because these two guys wrestled one time and they never went outside the squared circle. That's how fucking good both of these guys are, where they didn't need to go outside the ring. They just did all of it inside the ring, which I thought was phenomenal, pun intended. So with that being said, I won't waste any more time. You already know I'm going with my boy John Cena to beat AJ Styles.
Cena's going to win.
Yeah,
you're not going to have John Cena lose again after just getting dominated by Brock Lesnar at WrestlePalooza.
I was
going to say it's going to be a great match, but Cena 100% is winning.
Yeah, I mean, we all know. I've said it for a while, and then I know AJ himself has confirmed it that he's not long for the world of pro wrestling either. He's gonna retire at WrestleMania, or sometime before then. If his body can make it to WrestleMania, is what he said. So I mean, Cena wins here because there's no possible stories about. If AJ wins, he's going to build to blah, blah, blah. No, he's at the end of his run too. So this is like a Legends Classics match. Cena wins.
Yeah, I agree. John needs this bounce back victory after being dominated at WrestlePalooza. So while I am on my 17th plate of pancakes, John Cena, the never seen 17, will pick up the victory over AJ Styles in what will be a phenomenal match at WWE Crown Jewel. Those are our WWE Crown Jewel predictions. I'm still debating whether or not I want to go live for a watch along. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I should go live for a watch along on my TikTok?
I mean, from my experience, morning lives do pretty well. So you might get some play.
I mean, if people don't mind me just, absolutely chowing down on pancakes, I might go live. We shall see. But that's it, fellas. That's all I've got for episode 193 of WellsMania Podcast. Thank you to the 5-foot giant, Chris Engel, for popping in and stopping by and running wild with us for a little bit. Is there anything else that you guys want to get out there? Payton, you'll be proud of me. I fired the first shot in the Snaps and Straps Elite 8 versus my opponent, King Coley.
Apparently, there's a bunch of cowards in this tournament that don't want to take the first shot, so we had to go out of our way to do it for them.
Yeah, and I'm really excited to see what King Cole, because Payton, you wanted it, and you got it. I went a little basic thugonomics in my promo, which you can check out on my WellsMania Instagram and my WellsMania TikTok. Both of those videos are running wild on those platforms because, WellsMania still got it. WellsMania still got it on the microphone. So I'm excited to see how King Coley fires
Did we see
back.
if he responded to you?
Yeah, let's check it out. Let's see if he has. I know I posted the video right before we started recording this episode, so I haven't really been able to check my phone. So check it for me.
There is no comment yet.
That doesn't surprise me. He's probably going to have his Title Tuesday buddies concoct something and rap for him. So, I mean, that's the thing. That's the difference between me and King Coley is I'm real. I'm authentic. I'm a one-man band. All I need is me. I love me some me. Kind of got that heel turn going. Might go back to babyface. It all depends. But, King Coley, you wear the crown and WellsMania won't miss. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see how the rest of this tournament shapes out. This is the longest tournament in the history of tournaments.
It is because it's building up to an epic finale.
Dude, and you and I already have, not to look too far ahead into the future, but the vision is very clear. The championship, Stone Payne Productions versus WellsMania. You and I already have an idea of what we are going to do in the championship to entertain all of you watching. So you better hope and pray that we get that championship, because if we don't, y'all are going to be robbed
Heavily.
But Jared, go ahead and plug your social media, brother.
WWE Human Encyclopedia on TikTok, JC Giles on X.
You, Stone Payne Productions.
Stone Payne Productions on TikTok. Go follow me because TikTok doesn't want me to gain followers anymore, apparently. I don't know if you have noticed that. Well,
dude,
but
it's so wild, man. Like,
have you actually been paying attention to your follower count?
Yes, yes, because I skyrocketed to 11.2K. Like I gained like 1,200 followers in like a week. And then all of a sudden
hit like the 11-2 wall or something.
Yeah. Yeah, literally, we are running into a wall and we can't Kool-Aid man it.
No.
Oh, yeah. It's like, dude, no.
What
the hell's going on out here?
I posted yesterday and today 8 videos total, somehow lost 12 followers. How is that even possible?
Dude, I don't know. But for every wrestling content creator out there that is aiming for the 10K mark, the grass is not greener on the other side. I'm going to keep it real with you.
Unless you're certain people.
Well, even though certain people,
the algorithm just loves for some reason.
Those people still have their troubles. And, but no, I am not a millionaire. I am not banking thousands of dollars off of my TikTok. It would be nice. I'm not going to lie. I would love it. But I say this, Payton, and you'll agree with me. TikTok is a lottery ticket. Mm-hmm. You just never know when you're going to win. And you can literally throw out the best, most underrated and entertaining content. And maybe one will hit every so often.
Yeah.
But the core that I never forget is, as long as I'm having fun, it doesn't matter who or how many people are watching my videos.
It is though disheartening when you're posting all this content and then you're seeing your follower count drop for some reason, and it's like, because it's TikTok doing it, because they remove accounts. So like you'll gain 10 followers, but then you'll look at your follower count and it'll be like, wait, I gained 10 followers, but somehow my follower count's down by like 15. How does that make any sense? So it's a wild, I don't know, dude.
It's
I don't know.
gonna be a wild, wild weekend.
Yeah,
You
well,
love you some Tullamore, Payton.
If Tullamore, I wish we were Tullamore, then we would be rich and famous.
I don't think he is, man. Have you seen his followers? He's under 10K.
Oh, so we have more than him now?
We have more followers than the legendary Tullamore.
No. I'm just saying, for anybody that's out there trying to make it on TikTok, just be prepared. There is some invisible barrier at the 11,200 mark that is very hard to get past. Just look out for it.
Friday crazy night. Gonna dance all night.
Jared has no fucking clue what
One
we're
more
talking
time.
about.
Friday crazy night. Gonna dance all night.
Jared,
you have
Tullamore.
Wild weekend.
Tullamore is the
you
guy.
are.
Tullamore is the guy we were going to get to do the WellsMania theme song.
Oh.
And he didn't do it, apparently, because
he told me he's not quite ready to do parodies where he's at in his career. I'm gonna clip this and I'm gonna tag Tullamore, and I'm gonna tell you once again, Tullamore, let me talk to you. Do a little promo video for WellsMania Podcast, and I will play it. I will play it to all of the thousands and thousands of people who tune in to the WellsMania Podcast. So I'm just saying, man, it's free advertisement. I do have something really cool coming up before we go home. I will be joined by the Ope 3-Way Podcast. We are recording the Ope 3-Way Podcast. They're a wrestling podcast.
Payton just heard 3-way and got
I looked away for a second and heard 3-way, and I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, it will be a 3-way. It's going to be me and Brandon and I believe Pierce from the Ope 3-way. The three of us are going to run wild on an episode of WellsMania Podcast, the next episode of WellsMania Podcast. So I've been trying to get more wrestling content creators on WellsMania Podcast because a lot of them have been reaching out and wanting to collab with me. So it's a really cool feeling that people care enough to want to come on WellsMania Podcast or invite me to go run wild on their podcast. Like I was on the Dad World Order podcast, which was too sweet. That was a lot of fun. So if you would like to have WellsMania run wild on your podcast, just reach out to me and we will have fun. And also here's something else, fellas. If you would like your merch, if you would like your merch seen and worn, send me a hat, send me a t-shirt. I will wear it in my TikTok videos. I will wear it on WellsMania Podcast. I will give you free advertising. All you have to do is just send me the merch. So if that's something that you're interested in, fire it my way because I am trying my best to do all that I can do to help fellow wrestling content creators out. And I've got a platform, I've got a voice, I've got a personality, I've got an audience, I've got a fan base. So let's run wild and collab together. All right. Thank you, Jared. Thank you, Payton. I hope you guys enjoy. Well, Payton, enjoy your 5K marathon, you crazy SOB. But Jared, I hope you enjoy WWE Crown Jewel. I hope everybody out there enjoys WWE Crown Jewel. Until next episode, take care, stay positive, run wild, and dominate the day.